Mark Humphries, and this is Pointless, the quiz show where knowing the unpopular answers is the key to winning. Let's meet tonight's contestants. Couple number one.
Hi, my name's Ellen, and this is my friend and co-worker Eric.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Jen, and this is my friend Nicola.
And welcome back, couple number three.
Hi, I'm Tony, and this is my daughter, Ruby.
Thank you, and welcome to Pointless. Now, there is one more person we need to meet. He's the king when it comes to obscure knowledge and niche facts. You can find him on Instagram at DeskLover69. It's Dr. Andrew Rochford.
Hello. Hello. Hi,
Welcome, Doc.
I thought that was our secret.
It's out there.
It is. We've got one returning couple, Ruby and Tony, joining us again. Very best of luck to everyone in the studio. Very best of luck to everyone playing at home.
Now, as you know, if any of our couples can find a pointless answer, we will add $500 to tonight's jackpot, which starts at $20,500. Massive. Let's get straight into it. And remember, at the end of this round, the highest scoring couple will be eliminated. And our first question is about the world's top airlines. All right, so can you decide in your couples who's going to go first, and can they please step up to the podium? Good stuff. Tell us things, Andrew.
We would like you to name any of the top 30 airlines in the world, according to the passengers who voted in the 2017 Skytrax Airline Awards. But remember, go for the most obscure. Very best of luck.
All right, we are starting with Ellen. Welcome to the show. Are you much of a frequent flyer?
Nope.
OK. All right. Well, do you want to give us one of the world's top airlines, Ellen?
British Airways.
British Airways. All right, let's see if British Airways is correct. And if so, how many of our 100 people said British Airways? Oh, my gosh. Not one of the top 30. That's a bit rough. OK, sorry, Ellen, that's 100 points for you. Jen, this is harder than I thought. Can you give us one of the world's top 30 airlines?
I'm going to go with Etihad.
Etihad. All right, let's see if Etihad is the correct answer and how many people said it. That's what we like to see. Etihad is correct. But how many of our 100 people said Etihad? Not that many, it seems. We're getting down there. Well done. 9 points, Jen. Great start.
Great answer, Jen. I've actually flown Etihad before. They were 8th on the list of the top 30.
Well done, Etihad. All right. Tony, welcome back.
Thank you.
You're well rested, I hope.
Hopefully so. So I'm going to try with Emirates.
Emirates. Let's see if Emirates is correct and how many people said Emirates. Emirates is correct. Can we get down to Jen's answer of 9 points? No, 42. That's all right, Tony. It's OK.
According to passengers, they were the top airline in 2016. Not anymore. They dropped down to 4th. Everyone always talks about Emirates. Never flown them before.
No, no. All right, we are halfway through round one. It's still anyone's game, so as we come back up the line, we are still looking for the world's top 30 airlines. Can the second players now take their place at the podium? All right, we're starting with you, Ruby. What can you give us?
God, I think this might be a slight risk, and I'm hoping that it'll pay off. Air Canada.
Air Canada. I thought you said flight risk. OK. Air Canada. All right. Well, let's see if Air Canada is correct. And if so, how many people said it? Air Canada is correct. Well done. Can we get a low-scoring answer here? I'd love to add to that jackpot with a pointless answer. Is it possible? Oh, my God! Oh! Well done. $500 for the jackpot. Well done, Ruby.
I don't know what my favourite part was there, the pointless answer or you leaving Dad hanging on the high five. Double high five, left him hanging. Great job, Ruby. It was a risk, but that's the idea here at Pointless, and it paid off this time. Very well done.
Good stuff. All right, Nicola, no pressure, but I'd love you to add another pointless answer.
Yeah, no pressure at all. No. But I'm going to go with Air New Zealand.
Air New Zealand. All right, good safety videos, Air New Zealand. Let's see if Air New Zealand is a correct answer and how many people said it. Air New Zealand is correct. But how many people thought to say Air New Zealand? Not that many, it seems. 20. Well done, Nicola. Good result. Now, Eric, Can you give us an obscure airline, please?
I'll do my best. I'm going to go for Qatar Airways.
Qatar Airways. All right. Let's see if Qatar is correct and how many people said Qatar. Qatar Airways is correct. Could we please add to our jackpot again? Eric's given a very good answer here. How good is it? Oh, 2 points. Well done, Eric. Great answer.
Team player. Very well done, Eric, there. You went for it. You came very close. Qatar Airways was actually the #1 airline on the top 30 for 2017. #2 in 2016. So worth jumping onto those guys. Just running through the pointless answers that we were looking for on top of the wonderful one that Ruby gave us for Air Canada were Turkish Airlines, Eva Air and Swiss International Airlines. They were all pointless answers.
So that's the end of round 1. And the losing couple with the high score of 102 are Eric and Ellen. You were unlucky tonight. But the good news is we will be seeing you next time when you get one more chance to play. So join us after the break when we play Head to Head. Welcome back to Pointless, where Jen and Nicola and Tony and Ruby have made it through to our head-to-head round. Now, the first couple to win 2 points goes through to our final round. So let's play head-to-head. Good luck to both our couples. Here is your first question, and it's about Deborah Mailman. Andrew.
We're about to show you a series of stills or images or publicity shots from TV or film that all starred Deborah Mailman. We just need you to identify the TV show or film. But remember, go for the one you think the fewest people would know. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. And here are your photos. A. B. C. D. And E. All right, we're looking for the names of TV shows and films starring Deborah Mailman. Jen and Nicola, you had the lowest score in the first round, so you get to go first. Can you identify any of these films or TV shows?
What have you got? Have you got anything?
I think I know A.
Okay.
I could sing you the song. E, do you remember the title?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. D.
I think I have B.
Okay, right. We know A for sure. You know E for sure.
Yep, I do.
We'd like to go with E. Sapphires.
E, Sapphires. All right, we're setting that aside for Jen and Nicola. Tony and Ruby, can you talk us through the rest of the board?
Or Blinky Bill.
Blinky Bill for A. I know B is Brand New Day.
Okay.
I think D might be The Secret Life of Us, but I'm not sure about that. C, I have absolutely no clue. I think B.
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
All right, B, Brand New Day. All right, we're going to start with Jen and Nicola's answer. They said that E is Sapphires. So let's see if that is right and how many people said it. It is correct, but how many of our 100 people correctly identified it? 33. That's all right. That's not bad. Now, Tony and Ruby, there is some room here for you to take the point. You need to score 32 points or fewer with your answer, which was B, Brand New Day. So, for the first point in the round, let's see if Brand New Day is correct and how many people said it. It is correct. We're heading towards that red line. Can we get beneath it? Yes, and could we go even further? Well done. Congratulations, Tony and Ruby, you've won the point.
Yeah, well played, Ruby and Tony there. She plays Roxanne in Brand New Day. Wonderful movie. Running through the other ones up there, we all rightly pointed out that A is, of course, Blinky Bill. If you said that at home, that would have scored you 34. She actually plays the voice of Blinky's mum, Betty. Can you sing the song, Nicola?
I'm Blinky Bill, my whole life's a thrill. I do exactly what I want. I'm Blinky
Bill. Mark is breathing a sigh of relief because I was going to get him to do it. Well done. Moving along, let's go to C. That is, in fact, Clever Man, where she plays Aunt Linda. That would have scored you 5 points. The pointless answer on the board, well done if you said it at home, was Radiance. Would have scored you 0 points. She plays Nona in that. That was her first ever film role and she won an AFI award for it.
Well, after one question, Tony and Ruby take the lead, which means that Jen and Nicola must win the next point to stay in the competition. Let's see if they can do it after the break. Welcome back to Pointless, where Tony and Ruby have taken the lead in our head-to-head round with 1 point. Let's see whether Jen and Nicola can even the score with a win here. All right, our next question is about Japanese cuisine. All right, Andrew.
We're about to show you a series of clues to foods that you would commonly find in a Japanese restaurant. However, we have removed the vowels. You need to fill in the gaps and then tell us the Japanese cuisine that is in the clue. Very best of luck and good luck to everyone playing at home.
Thank you, Andrew. Well, let's take a look at our 5 clues. GYZ, MSSP, KNMYK, SKYK, and SSH. This time we're starting with Tony and Ruby. So can you identify one of these items of Japanese cuisine?
So there's
Got the obvious 3.
there was 3.
Which do you want to go for?
I think the second one is the least obvious of the 3.
I disagree.
Do you?
Highly.
Okay, go
Or
for
I
it.
don't know.
Okay, go. You go.
You
go.
sure?
Yeah. Well, we only know 3, so just.
Okay, yeah. So, of the 3 that are on the board that we do know, I think the least obvious is miso soup.
For number 2.
For number 2, sorry, yes.
Number 2, miso soup for Tony and Ruby. All right, now, Jen and Nicola, this is your chance to take a point. Can you talk us through the rest of the board and then give us an answer you think will be more obscure than miso soup?
Well, let me jump in, because I know the bottom one is sushi. And I'm hoping that Jen knows the rest.
I do know the rest.
What a good girl.
I also love Japanese food. This is my time to shine. First one is gyoza. The third one is okonomiyaki. And the fourth one is sukiyaki.
OK, so my guess is that
3.
the third or the fourth.
I'm going to go with the third one, okonomiyaki, please.
All right, the third one, okonomiyaki. All right, we're going back to Tony and Ruby. If they score another point, they go through to our jackpot round. They have said that the second one is miso soup. Let's see if that's right and how many people said miso soup. Miso soup is correct. How many of our 100 people could see that? 41, OK. That's all right. So, Jen and Nicola have a chance to even up the score here. They have said okonomiyaki. So, to take the point, is okonomiyaki correct? And if so, how many people said it? It is correct. Is it going to be less than 41? We're heading down. Yes, it is. And could it even actually be a pointless answer? Oh, 4 points. Well done. You have won the point and tied the game.
Brilliant, Jen. That was a wonderful answer there, okonomiyaki. And running through the rest of the board, the top there, gyoza. Yes, again, that is correct. Would have scored you 32 points. The fourth was sukiyaki. Would have scored you 22 points. And the bottom there, Nicola, is...
Sushi.
Absolutely. 85 points if you said sushi at home. And congratulations if you have a friend as clever as Jen. Yes. Well played, guys.
And yet there were 15 people who couldn't spot that. All right. So, with our couples on 1 point each, we need to take a decider question. And our third question tonight is about Vincent van Gogh.
So we're about to show you a series of clues to facts about famous artist Vincent van Gogh. We just need you to give us the answers. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. Let's take a look at your 5 clues. UK TV sci-fi show that featured him in a 2010 episode. Famous 1889 painting, The Starry Blank. Country he was born in. The Australian businessman who bought irises in 1987 for $54 million. And the name of the painting said to be the only one he sold in his lifetime. We're starting with Jen and Nicola.
So,
You know the first one, don't you?
I think I do.
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm not sure. I think you're more sure than I am. Go on.
I don't know if this show is that old.
You only live once.
We only live once. So we're going to go with the first, and we're going to lock in Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. All right, yet another fictional TV doctor. All right. Yeah. All right, we're saying Doctor Who is the UK TV sci-fi show that featured him in a 2010 episode. Tony and Ruby, can you talk us through the rest of the board?
That was the one I knew.
Okay, well, so I think the painting is a starry sky.
Starry Night.
Starry Night, okay. Country's born in, the museum is in Amsterdam, so I think it's in the Netherlands. Australian businessman who got irises in 1987. That's probably going to be Alan Bond in that kind of area, but that would be a real punt. And the name of the painting said to be the only one he sold in his lifetime. That would be a real guess.
Like,
we take a punt on Alan Bond.
you know what?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, I only
Let's
live
take
once.
a punt.
All right, we're all only living once, apparently. Okay, fantastic. All right, so Tony and Ruby are saying that the Australian businessman who bought irises in 1987 for $54 million is Alan Bond. All right, so Jen and Nicola, it's anyone's game here. You have said that the UK TV sci-fi show that featured Vincent van Gogh is Doctor Who. So let's see if Doctor Who is correct. How many people said it? Doctor Who is correct. How many of our 100 people could come up with Doctor Who? Not that many, 24. Well done. Well done, Jen and Nicola. Oh, it has come down to this. Tony and Ruby, they need to score 23 points or fewer with their answer of the Australian businessman who bought irises in 1987 for $54 million. They've gone out on a limb and said Alan Bond. So let's see, to make it into the jackpot round, is Alan Bond correct? How many people said it? Alan Bond is correct. Are we going to get below that red line? We are heading down. It's anyone's game and... Oh, they've done it! Oh, well done. Well done, Tony and Ruby. You've won the point and the round.
Very well played. I mean, Ruby threw it out there in round one with a pointless answer. Tony, you had to step up, and you have there with Alan Bond. Great answer. He spent $54 million of somebody's money on that painting back
Finally
in
good for something. Huh?
Absolutely. Running through the rest of the board, the famous painting is The Starry Night. That would have scored you 42 points. He was born in the Netherlands. Would have scored you 31 points. But the answer we all wanted, the pointless answer on the board was the Red Vineyard. Very well done if you said that at home. What a great head-to-head. Two wonderful teams. Very well played.
Well, bad luck tonight, Jen and Nicola. But the very good news is that we will be seeing you next time when you get one more chance to play. Yeah.
They live again.
Yeah. Now, can Tony and Ruby take out tonight's jackpot of $21,000? We will find out after the break. Welcome back to Pointless, where we're in the final round of tonight's game. Tony and Ruby successfully fought off all comers to win our highly coveted Pointless trophy. Can they also win tonight's jackpot, which, thanks to a pointless answer from Ruby, stands at $21,000? Yeah. All right. Now, the key to winning our jackpot is to come up with a pointless answer that none of our 100 people came up with. But first, you two need to make a selection from these two options, and they are surfing and books and musicals.
It's going to be books and musicals?
Yeah, we'll go books and musicals, please.
We're going books and musicals. Andrew.
OK, so in books and musicals, there's two subcategories. The first subcategory is books of the Old Testament. Here we would like you to tell us any of the books of the Old Testament as they are named in the King James Version of the Bible. And the second category is characters from Jesus Christ Superstar. Here we are looking for you to tell us the name of any of the 9 principal characters as they appear in the closing credits of the 1973 film version of Jesus Christ Superstar. You guys have played so very well to this point. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. So, you now have 30 seconds to come up with your 2 best answers. And all you need to win the jackpot of $21,000 is for just one of those answers to be pointless. So let's put 30 seconds on the clock. And your time starts now.
So,
I have no clue.
Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Genesis, Mary Magdalene. So, who are the other apostles that might be there?
There was like David.
Doubting Thomas.
Oh yeah, well I haven't seen it.
So I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen it either.
I like Deuteronomy. Is that a book?
Yeah.
I like that. Sounds obscure.
10 seconds.
Deuteronomy, and I think we'll go for
Doubting Thomas.
Doubting Thomas.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Terrible.
A nightmare, but cool.
Thank you.
Time is up. Let's get your 2 answers and let us know the category they relate to.
I'm scared of pronunciation, so you.
Okay,
you say
so
it.
books of the Old Testament, we'll go for Deuteronomy. And characters from Jesus Christ Superstar, we'll go for Doubting Thomas.
All right, we're going Deuteronomy and Doubting Thomas. Let's put those answers up on the board. All right. So let's see, for the jackpot, if Deuteronomy is a pointless answer. It is a correct answer. But did 0 out of 100 people think of it? We're getting down. We're getting close. Cool, 15, okay, that's all right. That's all right, you've still got 1 answer left on the board. One more chance to win. So, as a character from the musical Jesus Christ Superstar, you have said Doubting Thomas. So again, for $21,000, is Doubting Thomas a pointless answer? Oh, it's an incorrect answer. I'm sorry, guys. Oh.
Yeah, you played so well. Would have been very happy to see you take away the 21,000, especially given you threw an extra 500 in with that pointless answer, Ruby. Going back to some of the pointless answers from the Old Testament for those playing at home, Ecclesiastes was a pointless answer, Haggai, and also the book of Zechariah. They were all pointless answers. Going across to Jesus Christ Superstar, there was actually only 2 pointless answers from that principal cast, and that was Annas and Caiaphas. They were 2 pointless answers. And if you want to find out how you went, just jump on to 10 Play. Well done, guys.
Well, Tony and Ruby, you played a fantastic game tonight, but just didn't manage to win our jackpot, which means that it rolls over to the next show when we will be playing for $23,000. So, join us next time for Pointless, won't you? But for now, it's goodbye from Doc.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.